Hey everyone, Estrongel here, and in this video I'm going to be going over why there hasn't been a 0.7 release for Mindscape or any other information about the add-on recently. Mindscape relies heavily on a query called query.scoreboard, and because scoreboards are what I use to store player data, with the release of 1.18, there are some very suspicious and scary things that popped up that made me question whether I should continue developing Mindscape in its current form. If I go onto this fancy dandy website called bedrock.dev and I start smashing the proper keys, then we search for query.scoreboard, we will find a pretty big problem in its description. What it says is that query.scoreboard is going to be deprecated, and while that doesn't necessarily mean it's getting removed in the next release, it does mean that it can be removed at any point in the future, and that would create a huge problem because everything I use in Mindscape uses scoreboards to store player data. It'd basically be me making the decision of, or me acknowledging the risk and continuing to work on something that could at one point be completely removed, causing everything I've worked on to pretty much fall apart. It also mentions something called entity actor properties, which these are going to be what we're intended to use to store player data from henceforth. So they want us to get away from using scoreboards for add-ons and start to use entity actor properties. For these reasons, I've decided to stop working on the current version of Mindscape. Now, this doesn't mean that Mindscape is cancelled, it just means that this current version has likely met its endpoint in development. I've started development on a new version of Mindscape that does utilize actor properties as data storage, and in addition to that, it uses what I've learned from developing the systems implemented in the current version of Mindscape over the past 4 to 5 months to make them more fine-tuned and efficient. Because of this and the uncertainty of whether further updates and fixes to actor properties will happen, I don't really have an exact date for when Mindscape's going to get its next update. But for now, I'm going to be working on other projects and slowly updating the systems, and I'm planning on doing weekly videos going over changes to the systems I've developed and to show what I've been working on. Anyways, that's about it for this video. I intended to do just a quick announcement, but I think this needed a bit more of an explanation since I know some of you are looking forward to the farming and herb lore skills that were supposed to come out in 0.7. So with that being said, I hope you have a good day, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.